Occupy Norfolk on the cutting edge. On the cutting edge. All of this love out here, deep sense of community, bonding together, tied to a cause bigger than each and every one of us. I want to salute each and every one of you here. What a rich history you have in this state. What a rich history you have with the present as history, because you're making history right now, this very moment. And tomorrow will be 3 weeks, 21 days. Is that right? You got 20 days now? Yes! Oh. Where I go in the Occupy movement, I always say to myself that I am one who takes history very seriously. And just to be able to put a smile on Brother Martin Luther King Jr.'s face from the grave is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? His spirit looks back and says, all the brothers and sisters of all colors, all cultures, all sexual orientations, all genders, they have not forgotten me. They are willing to do what is necessary to highlight the issues of corporate greed, of poverty, of wealth inequality, of bigotry, of indifference to poor and working people, of impending ecological catastrophe, and to pass it on to the younger generation. The young children 0 to 5 may not be able to stay here at night, but we know you're also doing this because of your love for them.
Mike, all right. Yeah. Sir, seek your advice tonight. It's an honor to be in your presence. It's an honor. Wow. Sir, my name is Felipe Andres Gallego Harder, American citizen. Yeah. Navy veteran of 6 years. Wow. Full-time TCC college student.
Yeah.
Come to you heavy-hearted, sir. I'm a disenfranchised person as of 3 days ago, as of my participation in this Occupy movement. You know, I feel disenfranchised from friends and from family who don't feel as I do. I seek your advice on how to proceed as a disenfranchised person. You know, your word means a lot to me. How do I continue? What words can you offer me to continue this calling I have, this feeling to be out here every night at 7 to the General Assembly and to want to march with these people? Your advice, please.
I just want to give you a hug, though, brother. You know, for me, when it comes to family, when it comes to friends, I say to them that in so many ways, you taught me how to love. And the wonderful thing about love is it frees you up. So sometimes the very people who taught you how to love, when you do love in your own free way, may not fully understand what you were doing. But you tell them that, in fact, I am here precisely because in my view of the world and who I am and who you are, that I am doing what I do based on what you taught me. And so at the moment, they may disagree or misjudge or misperceive, but I am still an extension of the very family from which I come. And I think as history unfolds, it would be very clear that you are on the right side of history. That you are making the right choice. There's integrity in your choice. There's a moral substance in it. There's an ethical content in it. Not in the spirit of self-righteousness, because you still love them. And your love for them is unconditional. And of course, their love for you is unconditional too. They got disagreement at the moment, they're upset and so forth. Early stages. The early stages. It's still a baby. It's still a baby, and as it continues to grow and mature, more and more people will understand. You can imagine, I mean, when I was there at Occupy Wall Street, must have been September 20-something, you know, most of the press was saying it was a fad, it was fashion, it'll die out in 3 days. It's nice that they have a little fun and be cathartic and express themselves. No, this is a movement for social justice on my corporate greed. On my corporate greed. And that connection between Wall Street, prison industrial complex, and the military industrial complex and the media. Oh my God, we need a more robust democratic media, and you all constituting part of that through the social media, especially the young brothers and sisters.
That's the new media.
It's a beautiful thing to behold. It really is. I mean, for me, anytime everyday people come together with deep love tied to a cause bigger than themselves, like justice, that's moral sublimity. That is sublime in the deepest ethical and aesthetic sense, you see. And it's a beautiful thing.
I think you need to be aware there's a Confederate flag right there. It might be scaring some folks.
Where is it? You might know.
On the monument.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that, yeah. You mentioned that thing. No, but that becomes better reason and more important reason to be here. Oh, yeah. That flag doesn't speak for Virginia. That flag didn't even speak for all white brothers and sisters back then. Sure. We got to keep track of the history. And then the next generation, maybe it spoke for grandmama, didn't speak for the grandchildren. It changes over, people make choices, no matter who they are. And so it's true that persons might not want to be under the shadow, but you just create a counter shadow. And that's what this beautiful Occupy Norfolk is. But you all stay strong. I know we're going to have to get moving. We got to catch a plane at 6 o'clock in the morning. How you doing, my brother? How y'all doing?
Ain't gonna let nobody
Can I get a picture with
turn us
you?
around, turn us around, turn us around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking. Gonna build a brand new world. Ain't gonna let Wall Street turn us around, turn us around, turn us around. Ain't gonna let Wall Street turn us around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on talking. Gonna build a brand new world. Ain't gonna let no politician turn us around, turn us around, turn us around. Ain't gonna let no politician turn us around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on talking. Gonna build a brand new world. Ain't gonna let no corporation turn us around, turn us around, turn us around. Ain't gonna let no corporation turn us around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on talking. Gonna build a brand new